He looks like he owns Croydon. Oh my gosh. Man like Arthur from Batman.
Namaste, dzień dobry, assalamu alaikum, ciao, konnichiwa, bonjour, hola, good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me, got a bit of a frog in my throat. Just back returning from filming with the Homes Under the Hammer team. And sorry, it was a bit late. We ran over. I didn't realize it's quite a big building, 3 flats in West Croydon. And obviously, when there's 3 flats that you're talking about, it's the connotations. Like, you know, are you going to convert one maybe into 2? Are you going to split the garden in a certain way? What about this, that, and the other? So quite a lot to discuss, and hopefully it'll make for a nice episode. It'll be a while before you see it, of course, because that's what we call the first look, and the second look is when they've refurbished it. And obviously with 3 flats, huge project in a great big old Victorian building, all the ceilings are down and everything. It will take a while before we see that one go live. So how are you? I hope you're well. I got caught in the shower, as you can probably tell, windswept and particularly uninteresting. But yeah, it's a little bit wet out there, and now the weather's kind of fine again here in Norbury. So as far as the market's concerned, there's a lot of talk about the market falling. Obviously, interest rates have gone up. Everyone's a bit frightened. What we're finding is, rather than the market falling, we're finding that people aren't confident enough to market their properties, and therefore there's actually, ironically, a lack of stock in certain price ranges. So there are still people out there looking. Are they fewer and further between? Yes, of course, there aren't as many people looking, but there also aren't as many people selling. Got the 3 Ds, death, debt, and divorce. That's always the case. But outside of that, not a lot of people deciding that now is the time for them to move. They're just worried, understandably, about things like interest rates and the wider market. And apparently in the next decade, the number of retirees renting is going to go up substantially. In fact, it's set to double. And that's interesting and also kind of worrying, because you think those retirees are on fixed incomes. And with the way rents are going at the moment, if you then put more retirees into that mix, we've already got the professionals, and then we've got the single mums, and then we've got the everything else, really. And if you put it all together, there's going to be massive pressure, even more pressure than there already is on the rental sector, and not enough supply. And there's nothing that the government is doing, in my view, which is even coming close to addressing this issue. So it'd be interesting to see that one unfold. But I say that with no glee, because I don't think it's a great thing. I think somebody needs to really get hold of it. But when you use housing ministers as short-term crutches to try and support the market, which is what the government have done over the last few years, virtually a minister every year, it doesn't help. I think what you should have in terms of housing is actually a minister that goes cross-party, that is in post for a long period of time, maybe 10 years, so we can get some joined up thinking and actually move the market forward. But aside from that, we have space in the diary this week. It's a little bit quieter because it's holiday time. So if you're thinking of selling or renting or going to auction, you know we do all 3. So you can always come to us and we can help you with any and or all of those. Some people come to us and say, I want to know what it's worth for auction, what it's worth for resale, and what I can rent it for, and what are the pitfalls of each system. And we're one of the few agents, in fact, the only one here in Southwest 16, that can advise you on one visit in all 3 sets of circumstances. So if you're not sure what you want to do and just want to chat it through, give me a call anytime, ken@jamesalexander.com, or drop me an email, ken@jamesalexander.com. So have a great day. Look after yourselves, and if you can, your family and friends. I'll be back same time, same place tomorrow, except on time, hopefully. Till then, look after yourselves and your family. Ciao.